My mini-me's. Narcissists see people as an extension of themselves. Accordingly, what you achieve becomes the achievement of the narcissist. You see this in lots of ways. A simple example, for instance, is a parent that is a narcissist who will claim that the child's success is all down to them. He gets his brains from me. Oh, he gets his speed at sprinting from me. Yes, he's an excellent footballer as a consequence of my coaching and his genes. That goes beyond the general pride or sometimes laughing comment that someone will say about their child. Oh, yes, he gets my brains from the side of the family. We're talking about someone who's a narcissist. They commandeer the achievements, the wins, the personality, the characteristics of the child. The child is a little mirror of the narcissist. But narcissists do that with not just their children, although that is the most common example. They do it with their intimate partners. It's done in relation to friends and colleagues and neighbours. We acquire character traits from a variety of different people within the fuel matrix. What's also done is that the narcissist sees those people as an extension of their qualities also. Namely, there's a vicarious element to it. So, for instance, the narcissist wants to place themselves with the beautiful people because they regard themselves as beautiful. They want themselves amongst the go-getters because they are the go-getter. So, what they see in people around them, they believe they see in themselves. So it's another form of character trait acquisition. They believe that those other people are there to serve their interests, to understand the narcissist and what the narcissist requires. The narcissist with these individuals, invariably, not everybody in the fuel matrix, but certain individuals, are also shaped to be part of what the narcissist is, or how the narcissist sees themselves. So the narcissist picks at physically attractive people who might look a little bit similar to the narcissist. That picks people with the attributes and abilities that the narcissist believes that they have to say, these are my people. We are all successful. We are all talented. We are all brilliant. And this aspect of the narcissistic dynamic loomed large in the recent video, which formed part of my Part Passim, where Ginge and Winge engaged in the charade of making a few calls from the garden. See my other videos taking the piss out of that shambolic charade. But what struck me in the course of that was when we looked at the young people that were involved. Leaving aside, of course, Harry's wife is once again grifting, using other people to try and achieve and to piggyback their abilities. If you look at all the people that appeared in that video, except the young man and the man who was speaking about the organisation itself, but the people that they purportedly telephoned, notice how they are facsimiles of Harry's wife. Or rather, facsimiles of how Harry's wife sees herself. Young, enthusiastic, achievers. There's even physical resemblances. 3 of them, clearly, are of an ethnic background, which Harry's wife utilises when she's not a white person, for the purposes of triangulation, often using it as pity plays, playing the race card. But notice how she has chosen these individuals because she sees them as a manifestation of her, young, not unattractive, intelligent, enthusiastic, thrusting, looking to go places, and also the manifestation of her need for control. The irony of this exercise, of course, is that Harry and Harry's wife have turned into a pair of bullies. Well, she's always been one behind the scenes, and he's gone along for the ride, harnessing his narcissistic traits. But she is, and the pair of them, albeit for differing reasons, her because of her narcissism, him because he doesn't really understand, have looked to shut down what they call misinformation, when in actual fact they're seeking to stymie freedom of speech. Typical of individuals like themselves and the hypocrisy of Harry's wife, she engages in the very behaviour that she criticises other people for. She behaves in a racist fashion whilst claiming that other people are being racist towards her. But she is attempting to stop people from speaking out, and she's utilising these young people in a flagrant display of self-obsessed exploitation of these individuals to try and shut people down by suggesting we need to do something about cyberbullying, we need to do something about the creation of a safe space. This is the woman that has regularly smeared her relatives. This is the woman that has regularly smeared her own family. This is the woman that has smeared friends. This is the woman that has smeared an entire nation, suggesting it was racist. That she has smeared the press. Now, we all know the press can be a bit of a shit, or a lot of a shit, but to suggest that they use the N-word about her children when it clearly did not just demonstrates the lies that come from the queen of disinformation. Somebody who revises history more often than she changes her underwear, and believe me, that's quite a lot with her. Oh no. This exercise is utilising her mini-me's, people that she sees as an extension of herself, and she utilises them to try and shut people up and to make her seem like she's a good person. If you can stomach it, watch the video again. I included it in parts passim of the surprise telephone call. And watch, and you'll see those individuals have been picked because Harry's wife thinks they're just like her, that they look like her, think like her, behave like her. I'm not suggesting that they are narcissists, not at all, because she doesn't think that she's one. But what she sees in them, she thinks that's her. And vicariously, and acting by the extension as she bolts people onto her, she's using these young children for the purposes of her own aims once again. Watch it and you'll see exactly what I'm saying in terms of they are facsimiles of what Harry's wife believes herself to be. It's quite interesting to see how this has been done. And once you see it, it's very clear indeed. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.